everybody. Oh, hold on. Let me get a redo. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. Can you tell it's been one of those days? It's been one of those days all week long. Oh my goodness. Hello, Auntie M. How's my favorite helper doing? I love you so much. Everybody, Auntie M, Shane, Philip, oh my gosh, the amount that they do for this channel is insane. I am so grateful and so blessed to have them. They are amazing. Hello, Nana Laura. Hello, Joey Bag of Donuts. Hello, C-Rex. How you doing? Oh. You know, we need to start having, like, I don't know, some kind of a contest of who does Ava pop up when I start saying my hellos. You know, some nights we get Nana Laura, some nights it's C-Rex, some nights it's Joey, sometimes it's been Auntie M. But we need to have some kind of a contest, the Ava pop-up contest. And sometimes it's just random, and it happens with Mom. Oh, I know, baby girl. You are the bestest. You are the best love ever. Hello, Yvonne McLaren. Hello, Shane. Hello, Sean. Hello, Spider-Man. Hello, Jenny. Oh my gosh, you are so impatient. Yeah. You keep rooting for her. She's here. Hello, Sir Philip. Hey, Sherry Bingo, sweetie. Oh my goodness. Okay. We got through the hellos. Now we can proceed to treats. We know that's the most important part of the night, right? Everybody? Oh, Sherry Bingo. I hope you have a wonderful night, sweetie. Ooh, we're getting down to the little broken pieces after these. All right, here you go. So I'm going to try to contain the rage tonight. But one of the videos, it makes me absolutely insanely mad. Oh no. Here, let me move the microphone. Everybody let me know if it's cutting out for you too. Is that just a chinny thing, or is the sound actually cutting out? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Jim. Good to see you. Alrighty, so Chinny, I'm sorry, but it seems like it might just be you. Alright, good. Um, I don't think you'll be as ragey as I am. But well, you were half asleep when I was telling you about it last night, so I forgive you if you don't remember it. Yeah. I'll give you a fair warning before it starts, but I might have to duct tape my mouth. Otherwise, I'm gonna be throwing words in like after every half of a sentence, be cutting the guy off. Oh, all right. Let's have some fun. That's what we do the best around here. We have fun.
All right, Judge, pardon the interruption. Mr. Dillon is available.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Mr. Dillon.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm Judge Schultz. I'm doing well, and how are you?
I'm okay. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Just give me one moment to bring your case up real quick.
Just regarding traffic or?
This is regarding just the municipal court cases, and I believe it is just traffic. Give me 1 second to look.
Okay.
Yes, it looks like it's all traffic. The allegations are no proof of insurance, not having a driver's license, a defective muffler. Those were alleged to have occurred back on September 29th of 2021 in the area of South 14th in Kansas. Then there's also
defective muffler.
It could be, sometimes they code things really weird. Give me 1 second. It could end up being something else. Let me specifically open that charge. Yeah, it says defective muffler, and then it has it says noise written to it, next to it. I'm assuming maybe it was very noisy. Let me just finish with the rest of the charges first.
Okay. Yes,
and then it looks like there was a failure to appear. Looks like you received that February 20th of 2022 in the area of the 2600 block of Merriam Lane. And then the newest allegation is a no proof of, oh no, that one's not you. Never mind. We do not want to confuse you with someone that has the same name that was born in decades earlier. So what were you gonna tell me about the?
I never had a car with a noisy muffler. I know that I have no insurance. I know I was stopped by Highway Patrol. I know that one's me, but
So this,
in the Merriam Lane. But that's not. That sounds like my brother.
So this was South 14th Street in Kansas Avenue, not Merriam Lane, and it looks like it was some sort of a scooter or motorcycle. The handwriting's kind of hard to read on this ticket. I'm sorry, I wish I could be.
I never had a scooter or motorcycle.
Okay, so it sounds like we need to set this for some sort of an identity hearing. Give me 1 moment. I want to look something up.
I think someone's used my ID and my social is what it sounds like to me.
That could be what happened, but why we're not able to find you in the jail system? Obviously, you're sitting there. Give me 1 moment while I try to, am I spelling it wrong? Okay. What is your first name?
Brandon.
Okay, yep. So this has got to be somebody else. Give me. I do not want you to tell me your date of birth because this is live streamed, but I'm gonna give you a year of birth, and I just want you to say yes or no, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
1992?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yep, so you are a different person than this person. Okay, so we will make sure that this gets unassociated from you and you don't have anything. Let me double check and make sure.
I do have someone from Highway Patrol. I know that.
Well, Highway Patrol is different.
Okay.
This would be KCK. Give me 1 second to run it this way and just double check. Yeah, you don't have anything with us.
No, ma'am.
We're gonna make sure that this gets unassociated from you, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Thank you for your patience when I was
You
trying to
too.
work through that.
No, thank you.
Okay, Judge, what do I do on that one, on the one before?
Give me one. I'm taking some notes.
Okay,
And yeah, that's not even as an alias for him. I don't even know how they thought that that was him. If you look in Blue Horse, because I really feel strongly about not saying his date of birth since this is live streamed. But if you
Okay,
look,
let me
the
look
date
at
of
that.
birth in Blue Horse and the information in Blue Horse is very different than this person's ticket.
but how did they know to bring him down if he's not?
Do not know how in the heck they got those two associated. And so this is actually going to be a very good day for this Forrest Dillon person, because in an abundance of caution, we're just going to dismiss it because I don't want this to get associated again with Brandon Dillon. And I'm going to put a note to that effect. And feel free to object. And if you want, I can put it over the city's objection.
The city does not object, Your Honor.
Okay, okay.
What did he say his name was?
His name is Brandon Dillon.
Brandon.
I don't know how these two got associated at all.
Yeah, because even in the alias, I don't see anything.
Right, that's what, because sometimes we get
He's a-
people and they are lists of aliases. And I'm like, okay, this is, you gave a false name. I'm confident we can leave it to at least go to an identity hearing, but this, not even remotely close.
So the person on the picture doesn't look like the person that was just down here, though. Do you
The
think?
one I'm looking at does.
Because I thought he had a tattoo more on his face than
He had one on his face.
what that shows. I mean, I thought it was bigger than
Oh,
the one that shows in the picture.
I don't know.
And it was only 7 days ago.
It looked the same to me.
Okay.
It was underneath that same eye.
But I thought it was bigger.
Oh, well, I don't know. These pictures are really small. I wish there was a way to easily make them bigger.
Your Honor, there
And I
is. Click
didn't-
on the picture.
Well,
Go to the
yeah, I clicked
snapshot.
I clicked on
Go
the
to the
picture,
snap-
but I thought it was bigger than that.
Okay,
And
Your
I
Honor,
didn't remember
that's-
the ones above his eyebrows. Did he have ones above his eyebrows?
Where are you seeing? I
What
don't
are
see
you
any
looking
eyebrow
at?
tattoos.
I'm I'm in Blue Horse. And I'm
too.
looking at the Forrest Dillon, which
Can you
that's
guys
the
hear me?
person. Yes.
Okay.
Which that's the
So-
person that they brought down was Forrest Dillon. And on the
No.
picture,
They brought
well,
down
no.
Brandon Dillon.
They brought down Brandon Dillon.
so why didn't they bring down Forrest Dillon when he's in jail?
I don't see Forrest Dillon in jail. I tried looking him up.
I pulled it up right here. It says Forrest Charles Dillon. He's in jail.
He is, it looks like they sent him away. He's farmed out.
So he's in
They farmed
jail.
him out as of this morning. And
Okay.
these are not the same people.
Mm-mm.
But still, just because they did bring Brandon down, it's Forrest's lucky day. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charges pending in district court. including aggravated burglary, aggravated domestic battery, criminal damage, criminal restraint, and criminal threat. So I think we're okay with dismissing a traffic ticket. But yes, I think that's what happened is they sent him today to Lynn County. And then brought down Brandon instead. I'm guessing they're brothers because they do look alike. And looking at Forrest, I can see the tattoos over the eyebrows now.
Yeah.
If you look at Brandon, that is definitely the person we saw.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to send this over stating that those cases are dismissed
Yeah.
underneath the Forrest Dillon,
Yep,
not Brandon. Okay.
right. I don't know why they gave us Brandon, but you know what? It is what it is.
Okay.
Next matter is for Leon Williams, 4A0398010. Mr. Williams, please hit *6 to activate your audio.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right, sir, I'm pulling up your case here, and it looks like this is a speeding violation from April 24th. 17 miles over the limit.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you've asked to mitigate. I'm looking to see if you're eligible for a deferred finding. As I was explaining to the other person on the calendar, you get one every 7 years, but it's not available to commercial drivers, but I don't see any limitations of that sort. You're not a commercial driver. I'm looking at your history and I don't believe you've previously obtained a deferred finding. Is that correct?
No, I've never had a traffic infraction.
Okay, so you're eligible for that. If you wanted to go that route, it's 6 months with no moving traffic violations and it's $175. You also, with the mitigation, you can ask to just reduce the penalty. This would be a committed finding of speeding on your driving record, but I can lower the penalty. It's whether you want to keep a clean driving record.
Okay, so question. How soon would I have to pay the $100?
It's so you would have the committed finding in just $100 or $175?
I just want to know how soon would I have to pay the $100?
It's okay. It's not 100. It's 175, and you could. It's due in 30 days, or I can allow you to make 4 payments of $43.75 if you wanted to make time payments.
I would, because I have no income. Only thing I have is food stamps. This is all surrounding my grandkids. I'm locked in the bathroom right now. 4 of them are in the living room, and it was me trying to get here to prevent their dad from doing something crazy, or
Okay.
But so I would especially need the time payments.
Okay. All right. So
What are you guys doing in there? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Okay. So I'm going to start filling out the paperwork. Do you still live on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hey, get out of the kitchen. All of you guys, get out of the kitchen. I'll be out in a minute.
Okay, so the conditions are starting today, 6 months from today, no moving traffic, payment of $175 for time payments of $43.75.
Okay.
And in 6 months, we will review this for compliance. If you pick up new driving offenses or if you don't follow through with the payment schedule, then the speeding will be found committed. But if everything goes well, this $269 violation will be dismissed and removed from your driving record.
Okay. One more question.
Yes. What
Does the driving speeding have if it was in another state, would it affect me here?
I mean, yes, you can, just don't get any driving offenses.
Well, I have to take these kids. Well, I'm trying to take these kids to California in 2 weeks, and then I have to go to Arizona and take the other ones. So
Yeah,
I know
but don't
that the
speed
mile
because
is
DOL, they communicate with each other.
okay.
Okay, so does this sound like something you'd like to do?
Please, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Okay,
to
I just
leave
wanted
that
to check.
lingering. Yes.
Okay, I'm
Yes,
going to
I most
indicate on this
definitely will.
form that you are on Zoom. So I'm going to, in your signature line, put Zoom. And you'll get this in the mail, and there'll be a time payment agreement in there as well. I think the first payment would be due September 20th. So you have a little bit of time.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
all right. Drive carefully with those little ones.
I will.
All right.
It's weird that it's almost like he's expecting to have a speeding ticket taking the kids to California. Like, I want to get there and I want to get there now. All right, guys. The next one. Yeah, that's the one that's going to make me really mad.
Okay, you can go ahead and sign off. I'm going to move on to Mr. Gebra Selassie. And that is on the 2 o'clock calendar. This is a contested hearing for blocking a disabled parking access. Mr. Gebra Selassie, please activate your video as well.
Hello, this is Gabriel Selassie. I'm Gabriel Selassie's representative. I drive the car,
Okay,
but the name is my wife's name.
okay. Let's
So-
see, this is parking 24007403. So this involves a Jaguar
Yes.
F-Type 2019 with the plate is CJN 6565.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and Merhawit is your wife, not you?
Yes, she's
Okay.
my wife.
All
But
right.
I drive the car.
And what is your name?
Segai Gabriel, Tsegay.
Okay. So this vehicle, the ticket goes to your wife. It goes to the vehicle because it goes to the registered owner. So it doesn't matter on this type of ticket. It's her responsibility. This vehicle was parked in a no parking. It was an officer issued ticket.
Yes. Well, I drive the car. It's in the name of my wife, but I'm the driver for the car, for the vehicle. So I was the person who parked the car. But why I'm contesting is the parking lot doesn't have the designation for disability. And it is the main door in our apartment where we load and unload kids and our staffs from grocery staffs, all this. So usually every tenant parks there and unload their stuffs. And the same thing, I came from a long drive and I was unloading my kids. So the vehicle was there, but there is no clear sign that shows this is a disability parking or it doesn't have even hash. So I have a few pictures that I taken from the place. If it is okay, I can share that also.
Well, I also have photographs as well. So you can share your screen. So when we do a contested hearing, that means there's a denial that it occurred. And if we go through that, I read all the evidence that is available and I let you testify. So it sounds like you are contesting, but this is really a ticket that is going to be assigned to your wife because this is her vehicle.
Oh, okay.
It's a little different than a
Okay.
photo ticket. This is, the vehicle was parked in the wrong spot. It's almost like if you have a parking meter.
You know, the funny thing is, he said that there was no sign. But the very first thing that I see hanging from the roof is this blue and white sign. And I'm pretty darn sure that that's the universal symbol for handicap accessibility.
That is over the limit. Okay, so I'm looking at what you have put here on the screen.
Yeah, as you can see, the top or the sign for the disability, they just finally, when we keep complaining why we get tickets, they just put it, but in the dark, nobody can see. On the floor, as you can see, the left side of the parking is where we load our stuffs to the apartment and unload. So we park here, and it was on this side. So I didn't take any space from this area if this is designated for the disability. But in the dark, I mean, in the night, there is no way we can see the sign for the disability parking. At the same time, the floor was not, that didn't have any sign. So as a new tenant to this apartment.
Okay, what didn't have any sign?
I'm sorry?
I'm looking at this picture that you're showing me, and there is a wheelchair disabled parking sign up above. I see your cursor on that.
Yes,
So-
that's the roof. This is on the top of the roof.
Okay.
And I don't know when they put it, actually, because this was already empty. And I never see anyone parking with a wheelchair sign also. It is, for me, it is designated parking for tenant. But as you can see on the top of the roof, they just put this sign.
Okay, but that's not where you were parked, correct?
No, not this one. I was here. As you can you see my cursor? I was horizontally parking here. On this
Right.
side. And this is where
that looks like that's a walk area is that a door back there?
Yeah, there is a door here. We walk in this way and we open this, and there is elevator through this door. So we usually unload our stuffs and take kids here to we unload the kids, unload everything, and take them through this door, and we use the elevator inside this door. So for me,
there's also a no parking sign on the wall there.
This is a new one.
Well,
Actually, if it is a no parking also, this is for this area, not on the street. Mine was here on this down, and every truck, every vehicle comes and parks here to load or unload their stuffs. I don't know why mine was taken special. And it was in the night that I have to drop my kids, and it was not long that I parked it there actually, but unfortunately the ticket.
Well, that sign says it's a no parking tow away zone. So.
Yes, but it's not on the no parking area that I parked. It was here, down here where we park, even the apartment manager is okay. I see other cars spending the night there. They don't get ticket actually.
Well, maybe that's because the police officer isn't there the night that they're parked there. That is not a parking space. I mean, that's very clearly not a parking space. There's disabled parking next to it, which you can see where the oil, where cars have been there. It's got the disabled parking. To the left there, it looks like that must be where people walk. There's a no parking, it's a tow away zone. So even though you're not pulled in tight, you're in that area.
Yes, but this is where we use the carts to unload our stuff.
I understand that's what you're doing, but when you are parked there, whether you're loading or unloading, no one's in the car, right? The officer's there. She takes a number of photographs of that area. You're in a spot where you're not supposed to be. And, you know, it's long enough that it's there where she can issue the ticket. She took a number of pictures from the front of the car, the back of the car. She took a picture of the wall. She indicates in her police report at 12:27, she saw the Jaguar parked next to the disabled parking spot. The vehicle's parking would make it inaccessible to the access aisle for the person who required access. In addition, the property has a sign that is visible behind the vehicle, which states no parking. She issued the ticket to the registered owner for blocking the disabled parking access aisle and left it on the window. And she took the photographs. So, Mr. Gebrselassie, if someone parks their car right there, I can see that if they are in a wheelchair, they can't wheel up those steps. They have to go up where the ramp is. That's how someone who's disabled needs to access the building. They need to be able to park their car and then use that ramp to get up to the doorway. The photographs that they provided shows that there is a car parked in the disabled parking. It shows your car pulled up tight, right up to the railing. So there would be no room at all for anyone in a wheelchair to access that ramp. That's the reason the citation was issued. So there was a white car there, and then your car is pretty sizable, and it would block with the pillars and that railing. Someone would not be able to use that parking area. And, you know, this is a significant situation for someone who needs access. You know, that someone who's not able-bodied, they are not able to get in and out of the building. So even though you might just be there for 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever long that you were loading and unloading, that creates a hardship for someone else. That's why it's designated, and that's why the tickets are so expensive.
But Your Honor, I mean, as a tenant, this is the only door that I can access to my apartment. And
Yes.
I can't park anywhere because it is in the night. I brought my kids from a long drive, so I can't park with two kids far away. This is the only accessible place I have, and I have to carry one of my baby and the other kid and took them home. When I come back, that's what I got the ticket. But still, to be honest with you, the wheelchair sign is not visible to anyone, let alone in the dark, even in the daytime. At the same time, there is no hash even to, I never be aware of this spot is for a disabled person, because it doesn't have any sign at all. And the next parking spot, I mean the next area, it doesn't have any hash sign. And that's why I just used this space for a moment. I didn't park the car for the night, but I parked it for about 30 minutes, to be honest with you, and dropped my kids. I put them in the bed and came back to move the car to other place. But at that time, I saw the police officer was leaving. So I can't say anything, but I found the ticket. This is the situation that happened. So my why I'm contesting is, I'm not saying I didn't park, but what I'm saying is the location is not well informative to someone who can see that he is violating the rule.
Okay.
So,
Mr. Gebrselassie, I completely disagree with you. Okay, I am going to dismiss this as a warning, but I want you to understand that I don't believe that you didn't know. I know that you live there, you see that sign, that is a disabled parking spot. The area where you parked is a walking area. It's not a parking space, and it's for people to access going up into the building. So whether you're there for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or 2 hours, you are taking away the ability of someone who needs disabled access. You're taking that away from them, and that is simply not okay. So I'm going to dismiss this, but I want you to heed this as a warning. There's signage on the wall. There's the sign hanging above that parking strip. That is not a place for you to pull in. I understand that you had young kids and I mean, this could be the excuse everyone uses. They have too many groceries. They have whatever's going on. It's just not a spot for people to be parking. It's not meant to be a parking area. It's a tow away zone. And so it is not acceptable for you to park there. And going away, and it must be a problem for a police officer, presumably, that there's issues with people blocking it. Otherwise, I can't imagine the police department is out there patrolling this parking area. But that is when someone needs to be able to use that ramp, the law requires that you not park in a disabled zone, and then right there, you're parked in an area that would completely make someone in a wheelchair unable to get into that building, and that's not okay. So I will dismiss this as a warning, but I want you to be mindful that this is not a parking zone. You'd be very likely to get another ticket if you are using it in that manner, and anyone else in your building, if they're using it in that manner, could be cited. It's a $450 ticket, which is very pricey because we need to be respectful of those that need the access. Okay, so I want to be very clear that I'm going to dismiss this, but I 100% believe that this violation was committed, that was blocking access. It was 12:27 in the morning, and that at that point in time, that car was illegally parked and was prohibiting, if that person in the white car who was parked there in the disabled spot, if they had wanted to leave while you were in your unit, they would have been stuck. And so that's just not okay. But I will dismiss this, and I hope you heed this as a warning and it doesn't happen again. All right?
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, and you were sharing your screen, so you'll have to disable that.
Okay,
Thank you.
Oh,
I was so mad. How dare she give him a warning? How dare she? Because he still doesn't think he did anything wrong at all. To him, it's his right to park there because not parking there would be such an inconvenience. If he had to park in his parking spot and walk his kids, or God forbid, carry them to the door, or all of those groceries, why shouldn't he be allowed to park his Jaguar there? Oh, I'm so mad. Oh. Golly. Yeah, that one got me. That one got me so bad. Like, I was stuffing peppers and listening to the docket, and I had to stop completely and take a break and jump into the Discord and just vent about how mad I was. I wouldn't tell anybody what exactly the case was or how it turned out. All I would say was that I was really mad and I needed to cool off. Oh my gosh, Ginny, you're hilarious. Yeah, and his head said stupid too. Oh, yeah, that oil spot, that was a coffee spill. Somebody walking down the stairs tripped and just accidentally dumped a whole, 2 cups of oil in that one spot. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, it says tow-away zone. And for him to say that, oh, well, that sign's new. Okay, if they're putting up new redundant signs, it's probably because they're recognizing there's a problem that people are parking there when they're not supposed to. And they think, well, if they don't see this sign and this sign, we're going to give them this one too. Oh, man, I just can't. I can't with this guy. I need to hit the play button because I need to get him off my screen.
All right, Derek White.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, turn your camera on. Mr. White, you got do-rag on your head, or is that a religious purpose?
Oh, it's a do-rag. I can take it off, Your Honor.
Yes, you can. Why you need more time, sir? I already gave you an adjournment from April to get stuff together. What's going on?
Ran into another couple complications. Life been lifing lately, so
just I be lifing for me too. And guess what I gotta do?
Yeah, pay bills. Yep.
Just like you. Ain't nothing different. And life be life for me hard too. Because the more money, more problems.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna give you one more pre-trial, and that's it. Okay.
Okay.
October 16th.
October
16th. So that gives you some more time. Try and get stuff in order. I know life is a lot. I get it. Okay. So you got to try and figure it out. And if not, next time we got to figure out a different way to go. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So we'll see you on October 16th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you then. Okay, sir. Bonds continued at $0.
Okay.
And then try and work diligently on these things. Did you talk to the attorney? He gave you some more tips about what you can do?
Yeah, he told me what I needed to do, and I'm gonna start that tomorrow.
Okay, cool. All right, get on it. I know it's hard. You can do it. I believe in you. Otherwise, I would have made you plead today.
Right.
All right. You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Roisha Waller. She better be happy. Saved by the bell.
Yes.
All right, have a seat for me, ma'am. Miss Waller, you ain't got nothing on your shoulders? This court.
Oh.
Throw on something real quick for me, please.
Yeah.
Hot. I melt too, so I understand. All right, now calling the people versus Roisha Waller. This is ticket SP 1473211. This is one count of consuming alcohol in public. She pled back on May 13th of 2024 to a 3-month delayed sentence. Can I have your appearance for the record, Ms. Waller, please?
Yes.
Say your name for me.
Roisha Waller.
I'm sorry. When I say your appearance, you be like, yes, I'm here. I'm sorry. Ms. Waller, it's my understanding that you have paid the $200 today. So the court is going to dismiss this matter under a 3-month delayed sentence for you having complied with the terms and conditions. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Have we learned an important lesson?
Yes.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, Ms. Waller. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Tony's iPhone, what's your name, sir? You must have dropped off.
Anthony Wooten.
It is. Okay. Did you talk to an attorney yet?
He's a dismissal, Your Honor. He's here for trial. and we have a dismissal on here.
Are we sure about that?
Yes, what do you call it? Prosecutor Mason came into the breakout room and told me that.
Does your probation officer know you picked up this new ticket, Mr. Wooten?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Your Honor, for the record, this is the City Prosecutor 43471 Diachiku Mason. Yeah, my officer at this point, we're dismissing without prejudice due to evidentiary issues.
Okay. Hey, I only say that because he's currently on probation to me for an alcohol-related offense. Turn your camera on, Mr. Wu.
I'm sorry.
Or at this point, Your Honor, we could ask for an adjournment of this matter to get the other evidence that's needed.
We don't dismiss it, but let me tell you. Was there a violation that was done on this? After I sat up here and I lectured you all that time, I know we're not on the record yet, but after I sat up here and I lectured you all that time, you have the audacity.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna stop until you know, some people just don't stop until they over at Frank Murphy Hall of Justice. And then you looking at us crying, looking at a family destroyed by your actions because you just can't stop. Do you need sobriety court?
No.
Even if she dismissed it as a part of my probation that you are currently on, I could put you in sobriety court.
I understand that, Your Honor, but I don't need it. I absolutely stopped drinking. Like, I don't drink anymore, period.
When was the last time you tested?
I have to test twice a month.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put him on hold for a second. Who's your probation officer?
What's her name? We got can't think of her last name. Bumpus. Lord Bumpus.
Bumpus? Okay. 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Wooten. I'm gonna have you just go back into the waiting room. I just want to talk to your probation officer and make sure everything's going okay. And then I'll call this case for the record, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Let me see. Attorney Sirogi, I can't stand you. When I look up at you, you making these faces.
No, you did. Hey, when a person says that they stop whatever, you test them, you know?
It's an older case. So it did happen. It did happen in February. So that might have been a wake-up call too. I just want to make sure he's good on it. Okay. I'm gonna start calling in some of these other people who the officers aren't here on and get them out the way. And then I'll start bringing in some people that you have, please, okay?
The first one I should be handling felonies. The first thing once they start saying defendant says that they stopped doing drugs. Next thing, you know, and they got in, you know, some kind of offense. The next thing the judge says, okay, we're calling them test you right now.
Absolutely, just to make sure. Okay.
And they were in court anyway, so they were there.
Did he need me, Your Honor?
No, not you, Attorney Mason. I got it. I was talking to probation officer Bumpus a moment ago.
With the Wooden matter?
Yes. It's promising information that was shared with me. So we can move forward the way it was originally gonna go, Attorney Mason, based on the information I received.
Okie dokie.
Mr. Wooten, I'm ready on you.
Okay, Your Honor.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Anthony Joseph Wooten. This is ticket SP 1554402. 1 count open alcohol and a motor vehicle driver. Can I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please? I don't know which counsel did this.
Alan Sroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Yes, Anthony Wooten.
All right. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. It's my understanding that the officers are not ready to proceed. Therefore, the people were moving to dismiss it. Is that correct, Attorney Siroki?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And the court took so long and paused because Mr. Wooten, aren't you on probation to the judge?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
And what you on probation to me for?
Probation for alcohol related.
For alcohol related matter. So you know I had to take my time and ask some questions to see what was going on and to see if I needed to provide more services for you in this particular matter. Now, I don't know why in your mind you thought it was a good idea to go out and consume or to have alcohol at all in your vehicle or have alcohol in general. And it was what? You got sentenced before me on February 13th, and this happened on the 21st. I just want to know what was going through your mind, Mr. Wooten.
But my mind wasn't going.
Okay.
Put it like
That's
that. But I would never put myself in that position again.
Because I mean, you know, eventually, and you were arrested that day, is that correct?
That's correct.
How long did you sit in the county or DDC? Which one?
It was just a detention for a couple hours.
It's real risky behavior, Mr. Wooten.
But I understand, Your Honor. Completely understand. I've completely learned my lesson.
We gonna see. Well, Attorney Soroki, he made full disclosure to his probation officer. He gave her the date and the time when he was arrested. He also has since then conducted his alcohol highway safety class 2, which means that you've already been here before if you're on class number 2, Mr. Wooten.
That's correct.
The next time is a felony. Do you understand that?
Absolutely.
And not just a felony in Detroit only, a felony anywhere.
I understand, Your Honor.
Also, he completed his, I believe she said he did the MAP victim impact as well. Is that correct? You did the MAP victim impact panel, attorney, Mr. Wooten. You did one of them already. She told me on July 31st. What did you complete July 31st?
The highway safety. I did a videos.
Consequences video. Okay.
Yeah, consequences video. I have another class Saturday.
Okay. All right. Well, this was your only contact, and I'm very disheartened. However, I'm going to dismiss this. But Mr. Wooten, you're still on probation to me for the rest of the year. So let me give you a guarantee. I dare you to pick up another alcohol-related offense that won't send you over to felony. That's just like an open alcohol motor vehicle driver. We're gonna go ahead. And how did you enjoy those 2 hours in the DDC?
Didn't enjoy it at all. Terrible.
So the Wayne County Jail is no better. It's the same. And I'm gonna put you over there. And then I'm gonna continue you on probation. That's a guarantee from me to you.
Understood.
Okay. So no more of this conduct or behavior. It scares me a little bit. That's why I'm giving you such a long lecture, because I really want you to understand. I appreciate you have not had any since February. So that does show me the effort. And she did tell me that you have not missed a testing yet. That means you've made it to every single testing that you're supposed to, and you've tested negative for alcohol for every testing. So you have yet to test in August, she said, but she plans on you testing in August as well. And I believe that you will be there. Okay.
Oh, absolutely, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Do you need any additional services from your Miss Bumpus right now?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. If you do, let her know before you have to come see me again.
Absolutely. You won't see me unless it's at a grocery store.
Okay. All right. I don't mind seeing people at the grocery store because we all got to eat. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, then you're continue obviously on probation because this is a separate case, but this case is dismissed. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Okay.
Bye-bye. I'm bringing Jasmine Wilkerson. I think that's yours, Attorney Soroki. It should be a plea, it looks.
I absolutely love this judge. This is Marlena Taylor. She is fantastic. She's so adorable. Absolutely love her. And I really hope that that guy did learn his lesson. She was saying the charge was from back in February, so, maybe he hadn't gotten it all out of his system yet. Hopefully he's done with all of that. Honestly, it's drinking and driving is not okay. It's just not. There's no justification for it.
Do you have her
Yes.
cases and warrant status too, or no?
No, Your Honor.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cases and warrant status. Awesome.
My goodness.
I
I guess
know.
we need a new offer now. I mean,
Okay. It's 2 drove while license suspended. 1 drove while license not valid. And 1 no insurance. See, the tickets don't go away, Miss Wilkerson. They just wait until you come to court, and then I pull them all.
Okay.
So it's okay. We're gonna get something together. I'm gonna put you back into a breakout room number 6 so we can handle this today, okay? Give them a moment, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. No problem, man. Okay. All right, I'm gonna bring in somebody else. Hold on, let me see if you got some other pleas I can do real quick. And then you can go in there and talk to her. I'm gonna do Mr. Williams.
Laverne Williams.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Laverne
Yep.
Williams.
Yes, I'll do that one. Oh, they got warrant tickets too. These people. That's the older case though. 18, 19, 20. I mean, I'll take care of one of the tickets. I think we'll be fine. I'm gonna call all his cases though. We should be fine though, because it's an older ticket. So I'm gonna take care of that one, Attorney Mason. From beyond 7 years. Now calling the matters of the people versus Laverne, Lenarl, Chantel Williams. This is ticket number SP 1573421. Count 3 failed to display a valid operator's license. In warrant status, he has ticket SP 1078097. Drove while license suspended, that's count 2. And then he has a ticket 263553. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no operator's license, no insurance on purchasing. Count 3, improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Laverne Williams.
All right,
Your
counsel.
Honor, Mr. Williams, he's here for a show cause. We ask the court to set aside the show cause at this time.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we moving forward?
Your Honor, defendant wishes to accept the offer of prosecution. Will be pleading to a failure to display.
All right, that's the case, sir. In exchange for that, you have some tickets and warrant status. One of them is a real old set of tickets, and the other one is drove while license suspended. I'll make the exchange for those since they so old. You want to take advantage of that today?
Yes.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes. This one.
Anyone? Just today? Yep, that's fine. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. And off the record in this matter for a moment, you know, Miss Wilkerson, I done called the wrong person. Just so you know, attorney, that was for Jasmine Wallace that I said all those tickets for, but she does have some tickets in warrant status too, Jasmine Wilkerson. I'll come back to that. I done got the two people confused. I said, what is this file over here doing? Never mind. I'm getting them back together. All right. Back on the record for Mr. Williams. All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of April 11th of 2024. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of East Warren and French Road in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you're driving that vehicle, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to fail to display the remaining counts to be dismissed. Sir, my fine is $200. How long would that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
I get 60 because I'm kind of working hard.
October 14th. October 14th. Sir, you can make payments on it. You don't have to pay it all at once. Also know that you have a ticket in collections right now. You might want to look into that, okay? You never paid it. So it's in collections for disregard a red signal from a while ago, okay?
Okay. All right, yeah, because I don't remember disregarding no.
It was a long time ago. I'm gonna tell you all about it. So you can have some memories, y'all. It was from June 18th of 2020. You were in the area of East Auto Drive, and Whittier Streets in the city of Detroit, driving a Chevy.
Yes, but I didn't run the red light. I ran the yellow. I got you. I understand.
So you have to dispute it back in 2020 because now it's 2024. So they just automatically enter fault in. So it went into what's called default, and they said that you were not guilty but responsible for it. So now it's in collections. You can't dispute it all this time later because you ain't sure. Okay. All right. So you got to figure that out, okay?
All righty.
All right. You're all set, sir, okay?
All right. You say October 14th.
October 14th is when it's due by. Yes. So you can make payments on it, but have it all paid by October 14th.
All righty.
Okay. Have a good day, sir.
You too. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Did you talk to Jasmine Wallace, Attorney Soroki?
Yes.
Okay.
She's a full dismissal.
So she has all her stuff. That's the one I was talking about where I was saying all the no insurance.
She has all this stuff.
So on the other young lady, Miss Wilkerson, it looked like she has a whole bunch of tickets in default, which I might want to take out because it's like use of a handheld mobile device, expired plates, no proof of insurance, and she has a warrant ticket for driving while license suspended. I don't know if all that made the docket though. And then she has a ticket for fail to display, no insurance, and expired plates. Just so you know.
No, that's not on the docket.
So Miss Wilkerson does have some tickets. It's just not the ones I listed. Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. Let me see. Jasmine Wallace.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now I need you to just focus for a moment, okay? While I do this. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jasmine Lachelle Wallace. This is ticket SP 1574653. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plates. Count 3, tinted windows. Also, I have ticket number in warrant status, ticket SP 1410923. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 2, no insurance. Ticket SP 1291753, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1357342. Count 1, drove while license suspended. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Alan Soroki, P3744, and appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Jasmine Wallace.
You ain't know about those driving tickets. Let me pull. Is your license valid, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pull those. If they valid, I'll be able to dismiss them. Give me 1 second. Go ahead, Attorney Soroki, though. What were you gonna say?
As to the 3 tickets that are on the docket today, those 3 tickets are being dismissed for valid documents on the no insurance misdemeanor and on the expired plates. The improper equipment is also being dismissed per offer of the prosecution.
Okay. Let me see. Make sure a license is valid. All right, I'll have to recall a case. Put yourself on mute, Miss Wallace, okay?
Okay.
All right. Jawan Walton?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jawan Walton. This is U ticket 673-10623. This is 1 count of the violation of the narcotics code city. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name?
Say your name, Mr. Walton.
Juwan Walton.
All right.
Judge, my client wants to resolve this here and now. He's going to plead guilty pursuant to the recommendation. He understands that what a delayed sentence is, and he's ready to give a factual basis today.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of August 22nd of 2023. Were you in the area of (14292) Park Grove in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were in that area, did you have in your possession suspected narcotics, sir? Did you have in your possession narcotics, sir?
Yes.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and the court is satisfied as well. I want to enter the plea of 1 count violation of the narcotics code. Why you have these drugs in your possession, sir? I need a SOS run too when you get a chance.
I was using. I was using drugs.
That's what I thought. It's such a small amount. That's why. Are you getting some type of help? What are you doing for yourself? Or are you not ready to get help?
I'm on probation right now through Macomb County. So I definitely got help trying to find a job right now. I have an interview for tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Okay. All right. So they're forcing you to get the help that you need. Are you taking advantage of it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. You got to take advantage of this help and stuff like that. So we're going to put you on a 90-day delayed sentence. I'm going to give you a nominal fine, but I'm going to give you a fine because I want to make sure you pay us $100 in 90 days, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And you have to keep with that probation and stuff like that. See, if you abscond from them and they find out you got this case open, they're going to come on to mine and try and get you together, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So take care of your business, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So 90 days from now is going to be November 13th. November 13th. November 13th, 8:45 a.m. I do want you to check back in that day so I can make sure that you're good and you don't have any new cases in Detroit, at least for this type of matter. Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. We'll see you then. $100 fine. 90-day delayed sentence dismissal as long as you pay my fine and you don't have a new ticket like this, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Miss Wallace, Miss Jasmine Wallace, we can call you back on the record now. All right. Recalling the matter of the people versus Jasmine Michelle Wallace. This was ticket SP 1574653, SP 1410923, SP 1291753, and SP 1357342. All of these were heard cases. Can you state your name for the record, please, Miss Wallace?
Jasmine Wallace.
All right, Ms. Wallace, I have verified that your license is valid at this point in time. Council already told me that you had all the regular documents that you needed. So at this point in time, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice for you having valid documentation. Make sure to always keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle, especially because it looks like you're gonna have somebody else to care for, okay?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta make sure you keep everything together now, okay?
Okay.
All right, congratulations to you, and you're all set, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jasmine Winkler.
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Jasmine Winkler. This is V ticket 134873. Failed to provide leash for dog off property. Ticket V134877, failed to provide person for dog off property. V ticket 134878, harboring an unlicensed dog. V ticket 134879, failure to produce proof of vaccination. Can I have your appearance for the record, ma'am?
My name is Jasmine Winkler.
Say your name for me. I'm sorry. Say your name, ma'am.
My name is Jasmine Winkler.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set in these particular matters for a pretrial. It's my understanding you want to have a bench trial in this particular matter. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, and you spoke to Attorney Boffman about this? I see him
Yes.
pop on. All right, if that's the case, Attorney Boffman, you can put your name on the record if you want to.
Sure. Harry Boffman for the defendant. This is one of those cases where we're going to need the inspector present to verify the defendant's documentations.
Oh, absolutely. I understand exactly what it's for. All right, please raise your right hand, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial for me as the trier and finder of fact. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
And also so we can have the inspector here in court that day. You understand that?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to set it for October 29th. Write that down for me, ma'am. 9 a.m. That is via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day. I'm going to put it at 9 a.m. Your bond will continue at $0. Okay.
Okay.
All right. There's nothing for, did I sign it? Okay. All right. You're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. You enjoy the rest of your day. Okay.
You too.
I will. Thank you. Attorney Boffman, will you stand there for Jalen Wade on this delayed sentencing for me?
Of course, I'm ready.
All right. Mr. Wade?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Start your camera for me. All right. Is that, what type of hat is that on your head? Is it a work hat? What's happening right now?
No, this ain't no hat. What's the name?
Take it off. It's court. And put your whole self in the camera. This is court. Unless you would like to come down here and join me at 36th District Court, you can in person.
No,
If not,
I ain't taking
back
off.
it
It's
up.
against my religion.
Okay. All right, but I still got to see you. So you got to put the camera like this. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jalen Rashawn Wade.
I'm just curious, what religion is it that you wear do-rag?
ticket number SP 1577625, 1 count smoking marijuana within passenger area of a vehicle on public highway. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, and I think it's gonna be which person?
Is that on Jalen Wade, Your Honor?
It is.
Okay, it sounds like Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Jalen Wade.
All right. Counsel, it looks like he's going to plead to a delayed sentence in this particular matter. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
How long is that delayed sentence? Oh, I have it on my piece of paper. Never mind. I get the offers too. Duh, Marlena. Okay, 3 months. All right. So you want to take advantage of that today?
Do I want to take what?
Do you want to plead guilty to that under a 3-month delayed sentence? Is that how you want to move forward today?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Now, Mr. Wade, put your hand down. We're going to use verbal commands that are respectable in court. We're going to say yes, no, those type of things. Not mm-hmm, uh-huh. We're not doing all of that, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Or else, listen, Mr. Wade, you about 2 seconds from having me tell you come in here. Nah, that takes a lot for me. Okay? We can move forward, but you got to just get it together just a little bit. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sir, did you have an opportunity to talk to Attorney Soroki about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial on these matters?
Yes.
Understanding all of this. Thank you, Attorney Mason. The court is going, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
I want to take you back to the date of May 12th of 2024. Were you in the area of West Warren and Southfield, Michigan, in the city of Detroit?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Would you like to have a bench or a jury trial, sir?
I don't know.
Okay, you need to talk to the attorney about it in the breakout room, see what you want to do.
Okay.
Okay. All right, he needs to discuss his options.
Okay, I can discuss them with them.
Okay. I'm gonna put him into room number 8. Join that room, Mr. Wade. Attorney Soroki, hold tight for a moment.
Okay.
I don't know what he's going through today. If today is not a good day for him to take a plea, you can find that out from him. But he gotta get, if he's annoyed with this process, he can come down here and join us. But you know, every question I ask shouldn't be a struggle, and he don't know where he was. And he may not know where he was. So you can find out that information too. I don't know if he was riding with somebody and then he's not familiar with Detroit. So if you need to make a factual basis, that's fine as well. But just find out before I make him come down and visit me. Okay. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, he's a little difficult. So we'll get through.
All right. Do the best you can. Just let me know. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time. All right. Attorney Soroki, are you ready to go back on the record on Mr. Wade? Did we figure something out? Uh-oh. He stepped away for a minute. All right. Let me call that because I don't know where Attorney Soroki?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready to recall that Jalen Wade case?
Yes,
okay.
we are.
Mr. Wade?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you ready to go back on this record?
Yes.
All right, recalling the matter for the people. He just not gonna get it. Now you ain't gonna, you can't take my joy. Recalling the matter of the people versus Jalen Rashawn Wade. This is ticket SP 1577625, one count smoking marijuana within passenger area of vehicle upon public highway. Appearances once again for the record, starting with counsel.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
And sir, state your name for the record one more time, please.
Jalen Wade.
All right, counsel, you had the opportunity to talk with your client. What was that discussion? How are we moving forward? We still going forward? Yes. Are we gonna have a bench or a jury trial?
Yes, Mr. Wade wishes to accept the offer of prosecution. He has a lack of recollection, so we'd ask the court to use the face of the ticket for the factual, for the location.
All right. Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket as I begin to read it, Attorney Soroki?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so on the day of May 12th of 2024 in the area of West Warren and Southfield in the city of Detroit, Mr. Wade was in a Ford vehicle and was smoking marijuana at that time. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to smoking marijuana within passenger area of the vehicle upon the public highway. So, Mr. Wade, even though marijuana is legal in the city of Detroit, it's not legal in vehicles. And that's because we don't know how the effects of it will go towards people's ability to operate vehicles appropriately and to do all that they need to do while they're driving a car. So that's why this is critical, and this is why it's so important. I know sometimes people don't necessarily understand because they think because it's legal, I'm gonna just do it any and everywhere. But that's why we have to look at the statute and what it says. And most of the times it says consumed at that home, in the place of domicile, wherever they live. So that way you can do it in the privacy of your own home. This is on a 3-month delay sentence. What that means is as long as you pay my fine and you don't have any new contacts like this one, the court's going to dismiss this matter. Give you a fine of $150. You got to pay it in that 3-month period of time. Okay?
All right.
Hold on. All right. All right. So that review will be on November 13th, 2024. As long as you have the fine paid, I'm going to dismiss this ticket, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll see you then, okay, sir?
Okay.
All right. And then we ready on the last two people. What are we doing on
I am not so confident that he's gonna make it through his deferred. He has such a crap mindset and entitlement about him. I don't think he's gonna make it through deferred.
I know I see Jasmine Wilkerson as a plea, and then what's Wilkins, attorney?
Wilkins, the one in the breakout room, she's having I don't know, Wilkerson, I don't think, or the trial one, yeah, Wilkins, that one is, she's not able to come to a plea, so we're going to have to probably reschedule it or get her a special appointed attorney to handle it for her. It's kind of a complicated case where a car hit her car and her car was rolled over and she was injured, and so it's a complicated.
Attorney Soroki, I think you're getting into the facts a little bit.
I know, yeah, I can state the facts. I'm not the defendant, so in any event, I don't know, Miss Mason, how you want to proceed.
Your Honor, at this time, I think you probably can get appointed counsel. I would agree with that. I think there is discovery that they probably do need to see.
Okay. All right, and then what's happening with Miss Wilkins? We just gonna take her plea on that one?
Yes, I have to talk to her, see what's going on with her.
Okay. Attorney Boffman, do you need to stay or you want to go? I'll give you permission to fly free if you would like.
Yeah, okay, Wilkerson.
Okay, let me bring Wilkes out. I'll get her all squared away.
Okay.
Do you need me for anything? I'm here to help.
Oh, I'll just have you stand in while he goes, and I'm gonna have to get her appointed counsel.
Understood.
Uh-huh. And he's gonna go talk to Miss Wilkerson. If you
Let's
need
see,
to talk
didn't
to Attorney
I?
Mason.
1 second here.
You got it?
I think I already took a sheet of information, the attorney appointment form here. I need to send it to your clerk.
Oh, I appreciate it. If you
Okay.
have her information already.
Let me see here. Exit full screen. Okay. Yeah. Now that was for Danielle Williams that I had taken a information sheet on. And actually I have to send that to you. Yes, I have to send that to you. Miss Edwards.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So you don't have her information in front of me though, right?
No, we didn't
Okay.
get that far.
It's okay.
Okay.
We can go ahead and handle it now. Then I'll have her call the courtroom and give us the information. How far ahead do you want?
There we go.
All right. All right. Now calling Miss Wilkins. Unmute yourself, please.
Sorry, yes, ma'am.
That's okay. All right. So it's my understanding that they need to get you some counsel appointed because you have a more complicated case, which I'm sure I asked them last time. Did we need to get some counsel appointed? Oh, no. It'll be all right.
The offer, there was an offer made to me, but he didn't come back to the room for me to give a final say of yes or no. So
It's okay.
Do you understand? Did you want to accept that offer at this time, Miss Wilkins?
if we could go over it one more time, then I should be able to make a final decision.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I was about to say, I don't mind if you need to think about it some more. Don't feel forced either way. If not, I'm probably going to appoint some counsel to you so that way you can make sure you have all the evidence and everything that you need. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll put her in room 5. So join that room for me, Attorney Soroki.
Okay. Very good.
I don't know why, but we still have Jasmine Wilkerson in room 6.
I know, and I didn't know if he got the plea for her. She had some extra cases
Oh,
that were in default and one case in warrant status that I told him about. It was 2 tickets on the docket today, but she has 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets. They're all from 2024. The tickets are like 6 days apart. And she had 1 ticket in warrant status as well.
so I presume he spoke to her. Let me go find out, though.
Okay. Let me know. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
You ready on this matter, Attorney Soroki?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, calling the matter of the people versus Tamia Yvette Wilkins. This is ticket SP 1552212, count 1, failed to stop or identify after PD accident. Count 2, disregard traffic control device. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, please?
Tamia Wilkins.
Okay, Your Honor, today's date time set for trial in this matter. And Ms. Wilkins is accepting the offer of the prosecution, which is she'll be the disregarding traffic control device. She'll be pleading to a speeding reduced charge of speeding 1 to 5 miles per hour. And on the remaining 3 tickets of failing to stop ID police, that ticket will be dismissed. No proof of insurance will be dismissed. And also, well, that's it.
There was only 3 tickets on the thing. All right. Do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis for this?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced count speeding 1 to 5. The remaining tickets called on this record today will be dismissed. Let me see something real quick. The fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay those costs and fines, ma'am. Is that gonna be enough time for you?
I do need an extension if possible.
I can.
Thank you.
No problem. How long you need? 30 days, 45 days? What's the situation
40
right now?
Yeah, 45 days.
1 second. Is that gonna be enough time for you, ma'am?
Yes, it should be. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. I'll give you until, let me see what the first day. October 1st. That sound like
thank
enough
you.
time for you for the 125?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, October 1st is when the fine will be due. Ma'am, if you need to pay a little bit on it, you can. You don't have to pay it all at one time. But the
Okay.
fine is $125, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, if there's, and you know it has 1 point, right? I know. But it's a lot less than the leaving the scene of an accident. I want to say, I got my little handy dandy sheet. And it drops off after 2 years. So don't fret. Yeah. Failed to leave. Stop at an accident. I think it's a 3-point ticket.
This says failed to stop ID for police. I don't know what that is. Might have been 2.
Okay, well, we're taking care of it, so she's all set. Oh, slow down. Okay. All right, ma'am. You're all
right.
set. Thank you. This look on
Thank
your
you.
face is cracking me up, but good. I know. It'd be tough, but in the disregard traffic control vices, like 2-3 points too. So 1, just remind yourself in your forehead. It's 1. I know it's 1 that's painful, but it could have been a whole lot more. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay.
All right. You as well. Thank you.
Yep. No problem. All right. We ready on Miss Wilkerson? Did you have a chance to go talk to her and find out what was going on?
I did.
Okay.
Is Miss Mason available?
Okay. I think so. I think
Yeah,
she's popped
breakout
back into-
room. What are we? Breakout room 1 or 2?
2.
2. Okay.
All right.
All right. I think that's it after that
Right,
one,
that's-
Attorney Soroka.
Right. Okay, Judge. Everyone have a good day.
All right.
All right.
It was a
Peace
long
out.
morning.
Thank you. No problem. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks.
All right.
Same.
Are we ready on Miss Wilkerson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jasmine Ashley Wilkerson. This is ticket on the docket today is ticket SP 1569992. Count 1 failed to display. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3 didn't make the docket, but it's expired plate. Also, I have in warrant status, ticket number SP 15713-241. 1 count drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1571309, count 1, use of handheld mobile device while operating a vehicle, count 1. Count 2, expired plates. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Harry Baughman. On behalf of the defendant, would you, ma'am, state your name?
Jasmine Wilkerson.
Your Honor, the defendant waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant as to each of the enumerated matters and stands mute for the purpose of arraignment.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we able to proceed today?
Your Honor, there's a recommendation that the defendant would plead to the cases that are on the docket, counts 1, 2, and 3, and that the counts that are not on the docket for which the defendant was just arraigned would be dismissed. She's ready to give a factual basis.
All right, so she's gonna plead to the counts on the docket. One more, no.
So specifically, count SP 1569992, count 1, 2, and 3, the defendant would plead guilty to. Count 1 would be reduced to failure to display. I think it already is. Count 2 would be reduced to improper plate, and count 3 is an expired plate count.
Okay. And then the rest of the tickets I call for the record are to be dismissed.
Thankfully, yes, and I stipulate to probable cause for that recommendation.
Okay. All right, ma'am, if you want to take advantage of that, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Today, that was who I spoke to today?
That was who you spoke to, Attorney Boffman. First, you spoke with attorney, a different attorney, Soroki, but now Attorney Boffman. You spoke with him, ma'am?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this, please, beyond the fact that you'll get some other cases dismissed? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you? Oh, I already said that. Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench trial, that's a trial before me, or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of April 4th of 2024. Were you driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Lasher or Losser and 7 Mile in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am. I wasn't supposed to, but I was on my way. I didn't have no other way to probation.
Ms. Wilkerson, answer my questions. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to explain, because guess what? 3 days later, when you wasn't supposed to, you still did it, or 5 days, however many on 6 days. Because I got all your tickets. So just answer my questions right now. So were you driving a Ford vehicle in that area on that day, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license to the officer who stopped you?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you also not have any car insurance on that vehicle at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
And the plates were expired, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
I am. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. And court, he's already stipulated for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed. So at this time, the court's going to enter one count to fail to display, one count improper plates, and one count expired plates. Now tell me your story of why you were driving and you wasn't supposed to be driving.
Well, I believe I still have my license then. I just didn't have my actual ID on me because I was rushing out to go to probation. And I know I was not supposed to be driving days after, but I was door dashing so I can go ahead and pay the tickets. But once everything got dismissed, well, not dismissed, but once everything, all the tickets and stuff started piling up, I don't know. I take it at fault. It was my fault. But I did try to make a payment. I did try to make a monthly payment that they sent out. But the job that I was working at, they end up letting everyone go because they didn't need us anymore for the parts.
Well, you said you're on probation. You still on probation?
Yes, I get off November.
Okay. What county is that out of?
Oakland.
Okay. All right. You're not employed right now?
Well, today I have an orientation at 1 o'clock. So hopefully I get this job.
Okay. All right. The expired plate ticket is $145. Yeah, I just missed a whole lot of other tickets today too. So I'm gonna still give you a $200 fine too. And I'm just missing one. I'm just missing 4 whole tickets.
I know.
And 3 of them were civil infractions. So I got to give you a little fine. I got to give you a little something. But I'm gonna give you a long time to pay it. Or you can come down here and get yourself on a payment plan and kind of stretch it out.
I prefer a payment plan.
So what I'll do is I'll put payment plan, but I'm giving you 30 days to come down here and set that up. Okay. So it's gonna be It's gonna be a total, don't choke, $345. Okay,
That's better than all the rest of the tickets.
it sure is. Okay, because one of the tickets alone is $195 for that no proof of insurance I'm dismissing for you. Exactly. So, you know, and then the expired plates, that's another $145 is getting dismissed. Use a handheld mobile device, $120. So I'm trying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ms. Wilkerson, I like your spunk. Maybe I'll do $100 instead of $200. So you'll have to pay $245. Okay.
Thank you.
I like the spunk,
Thank you
okay?
so much.
So it's gonna be $245 instead. But come down here, you can still come and set up a payment plan. I know things be tight, and you've been very honest, okay? I know you be just trying to make ends meet, but you got to do it within the law. So if you ain't got your license, you can't be out there, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
You're very welcome, okay?
Miss
Good luck to
Wilkerson,
you, okay?
Thank
I
you.
just want to remind you on that last ticket that I gave you the ticket number for. There's already been a $45 reinstatement fee added for that no insurance default. It's been dismissed today, but you're still going to have to pay the $45 in order to get your license back on track, okay?
Thank you. Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So that's good. We gotta lower that down. And so 100 for one ticket, 145, that's set in statute. I can't do nothing with that ticket, but I can do $100 on the other ticket. Lower it down a little bit. Okay. All right. All right. You're all set, Ms. Wilkerson. You enjoy the rest of your day, okay? And get to that orientation. I hope you get the job, okay?
I hope I do too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're
Bye.
welcome. Have a good day.
She's not just honest. She's a little too honest.
You too.
Bye-bye.
That was so much fun. I love that judge. I think she is so underrated. She's a lot of fun. I absolutely adore her. Yeah, it's not smart to be door dashing to earn the money to get your license back because you don't have a license. That just doesn't add up. A desperate dasher. That is Judge Marlena Taylor. Or Marlena Taylor. She I think she pronounces it Marlena. But she's so wonderful. So adorable, sweet, genuine, sincere. I just love her so much. I had to do a little bit of hopscotching to sew some of those cases together, but I know. Oh, yeah, if retrograde translated to vehicles, she was in vehicle retrograde. Yes, that too. Absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I had a good time. I love being here with you guys. I look forward to it all day long. Oh my gosh. I was going to tell you guys about my phone call that I got today. Real quick, because this is funny. So, I had a phone call come up on my caller ID. It said potential spam because it wasn't anybody in my caller ID or anything like that. So, I answered it. And they said, oh gosh, they were from member services. And I was like, of what? And they said, we're from member services, ma'am. I said, of what? We're from Fairfax, Virginia, ma'am. And we're calling you because you're one of our seniors. I busted out laughing so hard and so loud. I think I scared the guy. And I said, no, I'm not. Oh, well, oh, and I have to, because sometimes, like, if my medical insurance calls me or something, it comes up saying the same thing. So, yep, I'm a senior member. I'm a senior member. Oh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Yep, I'm a senior now. Oh, if you're gonna scam people, I mean, at least know who you're calling. Oh, but yeah, that was my fun for the night. All right, guys. Thank you so much. It was so good. It was so good to have you guys here tonight. All right, be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.